Hey, yo, guys, this is the Dev episode. Man, you guys fired up?
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Converted Podcast, the podcast about the guild on Airy Peak Convert to Raid. With you, as always, is Salmisis the Shaman, Belshnickle the Priest, and Navox the Warrior. It's about to get real. Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? This is episode 36 of the Converted Podcast. Today is July 7th, and we want to thank you guys for showing up tonight. I am Belshnickle, and with me I got my co-host, Navox and Sal.
In this episode, we have Devlin as our guildie spotlight. Turarts is raiding, y'all. Chat room dance-off in the post-show, and the Ballad of Berserker.
Oh my god.
That pause for drama was just perfect. It was spot on. It caught me. I was like, whoa, what?
I think drama's in the chat room. Yeah.
Speaking of the chat room, as always, we have our wonderful live chat room audience. What's up, guys? How's it going? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man, chat room was popping tonight.
And it's not too late to get those shout outs in before the end of the show if you're watching. And, just think about what you'd like to say, who you'd like to give a shout out to, and we'll ask towards the end of the show. You get them into us, and we'll read them off. For example, Rixenda, bags, and more bags. Busting your butt, making bags for the guild. It's awesome. But Belshnickle, what's been happening on your neck of the woods this week?
Well, listen, man, I'm feeling so good right now. I got my hot cocoa, tonight in honor of Dev. You know what I'm saying? Because we know she likes to get down with her hot cocoa. So I'm sipping on that, And I'm feeling really good tonight, man. I'm fired up, dude. It's been a good couple weeks, man, since our last show. Been on a recruiting frenzy, and I've been trying to get as many friends as I can in the guild, man. I think we might have broken the server, man. Like, one of my friends, it's a real life friend. She was like, I play this game when I'm on a different server. I'm like, listen, come over to Airy Peak. That's where all the cool kids play. You can hang out with us and have a good time, right? So she's like, yeah, I'll come over. She's like, I see that it's a high pop server. She's like, is there like a wait times? There's like queue wait times. I'm like, nah, listen, I've been over there for more than a year. I've never had to wait once, which is true. It's never happened, right? So she comes over, and she's in the guild. Last night she sends me a text. She's like, why am I in a waiting queue? I'm like, whatever, you're kidding. Reason. I'm like, let me log into the game and see. And it said like you're number 54, and then it went to 1, and then I logged in. So it was a couple seconds. But I think she might have been the straw that broke the server's back, because like there was never a queue before, was there?
Nope, no. You're the reason why we had a queue last night. I had a queue of 36.
Blame her. I won't put her name out there. No, but so I've been bringing people in the guild, man. Haven't been playing WoW as much as I'd like to, man. I've been kind of taking a little bit of a chill. But I'm getting the itch, man, to get back in there and maybe do something like like a one night a week, stop before 12 on my alt kind of raid thing. I don't know, man.
Or try challenge modes. Those are good. Those are hard.
Yeah, something like that.
You could try logging in and cleaning out your bank.
Maybe not. No. But I'm getting the itch, man. I miss raiding. It's been a couple weeks now since I've been out, so we'll see what happens. The Steam sale, man, been getting a little Steam action. I got to give a shout out to my man, Messy Fresh, man, Remedy's husband. He actually hooked me up with a gift, man, Payday 2. So I got to give.
I love that game.
Oh, the one with the clowns.
I picked it up.
You picked up number 2?
The one with all the clowns?
Yeah.
It's like a video game based on the movie Heat. It's
awesome. Dude, it's sweet. It's sweet. So
actually, Aelric got me turned on to that game.
Are you on the first one or second one?
It is awesome.
Are you playing the first one or second one?
I have Payday 2.
Okay, sweet. We got to hook up sometime, man. Get in there with Messy
absolutely.
Fresh and do that up, man. So been doing that, man. Heroes, Hearthstone, doing that all the time whenever I can. I got to play with Brillian. Brillian, how do you pronounce his name? Brillian or Brillian?
Brillin.
Brillian? I think Brillian sounds a little bit sexier, but whatever. We'll call him Brillian for tonight, and then we'll see what happens after the show.
I don't think he would mind you calling him something sexy,
I'll call him Brillian,
so.
get a little R roll on it. But I got to play with him last night. Man, he's a good guy. And I'm going on vacation, man, in a week, and I'm going to be out of here for a couple weeks. So I'm excited about that, man. Going to see Blazin'. I'll get to hook up with Blazin', man. Go to a Red Sox game when I'm up in Mass. So it'll be good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
you're going to go to a game with Blazin'?
Yeah, we're going to a Red Sox game. So it'll be fun.
I love Blazin'.
Yo, head up to Mass, man, in a couple weeks. You can hang out with us.
I'm really excited about you leaving, too. because
that's kinda mean.
Sushi's going to take your place.
That's hurt. Your words are hurtful. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
I'm excited for you to leave, Belle.
That's all
We're
right.
going to have Sushi in
fun.
your spot.
That's all right,
We're
man.
going to have Sushi in your spot. And Navox is actually going to be the Belshnickle.
Oh no!
You're gonna produce it, baby.
Yeah, things are gonna go all.
It's gonna be
bad.
smooth as butter, man. I might have to sneak in the chat room and see how it's going.
I'm gonna have the that sounder going, but for the end of the week, the wah wah, and I'll just play it every time something happens.
We're gonna like really appreciate Belshnickle really quick here.
It's
Like technical difficulties, like, oh, we can't go live. What's going on? Where's Belshnickle? Ah.
That's gonna be, and I'll just be like some random person in the chat room just trolling you guys hard.
If you don't
The
troll
show
us,
hasn't
I'm gonna
started.
be real disappointed.
Why hasn't the show
That'd be good.
started?
That's
Shot of
okay because, huh?
We'll do the Shah of Tickle Nation.
There you go. Sal's like, so Sal, what have you been up to, man? We haven't talked, man. What's up? What have you been doing?
You know, I had a terrible week, but I had a really good last Saturday night, so I'm gonna talk about that.
Wow. Okay.
The reason, so I had this awful, terrible week, and I didn't end up getting on an airplane. I was supposed to get my luggage and da-da-da-da. So, Andy Hannon, Mr. Thunder King himself, known from the Convert to Raid Vegas Spectacular episode way back when.
Yeah.
He says, hey, let's get a group together and get some raiders. Cool, let's do it. It's actually really easy to find people that wanted to raid on Saturday night. I was surprised. So I start sending people messages. I think I sent it to y'all too, and in Navox I sent one to Turarts, and Turarts goes, I'll go, but my hunter's really bad, and I'm really terrible, and I don't really know the raid, and I don't really raid, and I'm like, this is a salty water, spicy water, kind of raid, whatever, spicy water kind of raid. So I think you're gonna be fine. The thing is, though, after Turarts does this whole thing about being nervous or whatever, she comes in and she brings the deeps.
Turarts?
She totally brings it.
Our very own Turarts has got
That's
game.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, she had never stepped into a normal Siege of Orgrimmar raid before.
Okay.
What?
And she's like, I've never done this. I've never done it before. But the thing is, she's done the heck out of Flex, so she knows all the fights. She knows her class really well. She's got all the gear from Flex, and she's got the gear from like Ordos and Celestial. So she's got,
she's ready to play.
It's probably upgraded
Totally.
404 at this point.
Exactly. Like, everything's upgraded. Everything's geared. Everything's gemmed, enchanted. All the stuff. She comes in and she totally brings it, and she like totally knows all the fights because she's done Flex.
Right.
And like all the mechanics and stuff, and doesn't like screw up at all. And she like didn't die ever. She was like always the last one to die. We wiped like twice, I guess, and she'd be like the last one to die.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So who
She's
knew,
like,
man? I
"Oh,
didn't know
I'm
Turrets had game.
I'm not that good, and I've never done regular Siege of Orgrimmar. But then
She was
came
hustling.
in and
She was
owned it.
hustling. You got hustled by Turarts, man. She comes in all
I
quiet,
got
all
hustled.
sweet. Hey,
I'm
she
not
hustled
that
you.
good. Yep.
Here's the other thing is that she got all of the drops.
Yeah, that's
all
good though.
of
She
the
got
drops.
some loot.
Because like the rest of us didn't really need anything except all I need is a toxic totem from Shaman, which doesn't exist. And I know that Haster is about to link it in the chat or whatever about it existing because he has it on his log. But that's the only thing I really want. But yeah, she got like 5 drops, and because of her like Ordos gear and stuff, only 3 of those drops were upgrades. But still,
Hey, man. So it's out there, man. Turarts is just crazy deeps.
she really knows her class.
And imagine if she had better gear. I mean, if she had all like all normal gear, it'd be kind of scary.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And you know what? This just goes to show, okay? You're like, oh, I've never done it before, whatever. You just do your LFR, you get your flex going on, you pug into whatever groups you can, you'll gear yourself to the best of your ability and understand your class, understand the fights, and you will come and like bring it in a raid. So
you know something? We should challenge all the raid teams in the guild. If you see Turarts on, drag her along. See how many raids of Siege we can get her into at this point.
I know.
All the raid teams out there, if you see Turarts on and you need a spot, whisper,
She's
drag her
gonna be
along.
like, hey guys, whoa, slow down, slow your roll a little bit.
I asked her the next day, I'm like, why are you not on a raid team? What's going on? Because also she's like really nice and like funny and like will fit into anyone's team. So I'm really trying to sell her. I want, if someone needs a hunter, I want you to drag her by the hair onto your team. Yeah. So yeah, Turarts. That was a big, awesome thing that happened on Saturday.
Awesome.
Awesome
That
thing.
is awesome.
Well, Navox, how was your week?
Week was actually really good. We took the week off raiding to refuel the old batteries, and we needed it. It was a holiday week, and you know, I don't think a lot of us, me especially, we're working on Heroic's Siegecrafter. That's a tough fight, and we just needed the week off to refuel. So instead, what we did was we called it a night, but we went and did Heroic TOT instead. We dragged, I think we got Air and Jade and Amanthus with the people who stay with our guild or with our raid team, and we went along and did that. Then the next night, I think it was the next night or during the weekend sometime, we went through Heroic Lich King, Dragon Soul to do, you know, achievements, fun stuff, you know, and it's nice because you know, when you're doing heroic raiding, you log in and do your raids, but there's a couple people in guild or in our raid, I keep saying guild, but it's our raid team that goes and, you know, branches out and does other raid teams. But I don't usually go out and do other things like that. I go out in my mind, so I don't really get out and about. But it was nice because I got to hang out with some different people like Kayvon, Drosera, Brule, Tardis, or Sangus, Alex Call, Airs Palialt, Kazaro, My Kills for Ballad, Dead Rising, Phyllis, and Unlock.
That was a real crew you had there, man.
What's that?
That was a real crew you had going out there, man.
Yeah. And then we pugged a Heroic Siege because Hearthstone, our healer, needs something off of Immersius, so I did too. So we actually pulled in. I needed to give a special thanks to Pasha, it's Faget, Dirk, and Leor for helping us out. You know, so it was nice. So it was a nice, relaxing week, and in the end, we actually ended up still doing Heroic Siege of Orgrimmar up to a point. So
even on your break.
Yeah, but
even on your time off, Nav is just crushing stuff.
I'll tell you what. There's someone in that raid team, in that big list that I used to raid with, and someone I talk to a lot. For Bala, she kills it with healings.
No, she's got skills. She's on the OB.
Kills it.
Game.
Yeah, she is she's with the Orc Busters.
Yeah.
Like she makes it look easy, you know? Like God.
No, she can play.
And other than that, Warlords of Draenor. You guys been playing it? I love it. I love it. I'm digging the Garrison thing. You know, I'm getting used to all the, you know, the changes they made to the Prot Warrior so far, but I can tell you, I don't know if they're going to tune the quests or the mobs right off the bat, but anybody running around with like a 580 item level, or even like, I would say 550 or 560,
it's really easy,
you're just going to crush things, log it in. Like, you're not going to upgrade your stuff to at least 95, 96.
Now you can't use your add-ons, right? No add-ons.
No, there's no add-ons yet, but I actually like that. I like playing.
You're not a healer, dude.
The whole original feel of
how
Warcraft.
do you?
I need my add-ons to heal, man. That's just real, you know.
Well, don't you have to have like a real spec to be able to quest?
My disc priest is very real. It's very real. It kills things all the time. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna go in there, man. I gotta have I gotta have something, man. I can't go in there just, you know. Nah, man. That's why I haven't been that excited about it, because I want to get in there and heal. You know, heal some dungeons.
Okay,
and stuff,
well then we'll log
let's
in.
get in and do some. Well, can't you do
DPS
dungeon without
out.
a login add-on?
Yeah, I could do it. I mean, I'd have to actually click buttons and stuff instead of using my mouse. But whatever, we'll figure it out.
You just have to group with me and make sure that my hit points stay above the rest of the group's hit points.
Oh, is that how you
about DPS. I don't care about the DPS. Yeah, you just heal the tank. That's it. Sorry, you just don't care about DPS. I do enough DPS right now. I'm good.
Okay, all right, we'll get in there together.
I'll get in there too. So we've got a healer,
Tank.
a U, and So and then
we got a U.
Yeah, we can get Hester in there. We can get Darius in there.
Darius is in there too. Yep.
Yeah.
We just made. By the way, if there's anybody in the beta right now, Darius made the Convert to Raid guild over there on Lost Isles. So anybody can invite anybody. So if you're in the beta, look for anybody in Convert to Raid, and we'll give you an invite.
Okay.
There's a funny story about that, actually. So Darius starts this whole chat. You know what I'm talking about. Darius starts this chat, and Darius is looking for a CTR raid in beta, and he asks a bunch of people, and this is like the second or third time he asks this group of people the same question. He's like, "Is there a CTR guild in beta?" And finally, I answered. And it said no, because it would be against the rules for one of us to make a CTR guild in a game that's not regular World of Warcraft.
Leave it to Sal to be like, no, that's illegal.
You calling Sal like
we're not
goody
supposed to
two-shoes?
start other guilds. Like we're not, like if someone makes a Convert to Raid guild, it's like, hey man, it's not really part of the thing. Da, da, da. And I said to Darius, I'm like, if only a member of the Iron Council were around and could actually make a guild like that, and if only we could find a member of the Iron Council. So then, like an hour later, Darius had made a guild for Convert to Raid in the beta, and told everyone that I was mean.
Well, yeah.
Yep. And then we RP'd a little bit around
That was
Kadger.
fun.
Or Khadgar, sorry.
Khadgar and Stormwind. So like me and Navox and Darius and Haster. I've said Haster like 7 times on the show already today. We're like just walking around making fun of Khadgar and stuff. It was good. But I'm talking about Navox's week, not mine.
Yeah, how does turn into
that's
Sal's
about
week?
it for my week.
Let's get into Dev's week.
Let's get into
Dev's life.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Dev, are you ready? You're in the chat room. I see you.
She's gonna hear this a little bit late, but let's get Dev up in here, man. I'm ready to do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, yo, Dev.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, can you hear
Hey,
us?
Dev?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yo, Dev,
I
you
can
got
hear you.
you got your dance shoes
Hey.
on?
Oh my gosh, yes. I got my little thingy.
Oh, look at
do you
that.
have-
Are you good? Are
Do
you kidding me?
Do you have your dance shoes on? Is the question I want to know.
I do. I always do.
You ready to
You
get down?
guys are crazy. Yes, let's do this.
All right, let's do
Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning, Dev. What
At the beginning.
Okay. What got you into gaming? Like, when did you start your gaming career? Like, I've been dying to know the answer to this question. So, what's the deal?
I started my gaming career on this.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Oh, that's right,
Plain and
Tetris.
simple. Tetris, right there, still in.
But see,
There you
because
go.
you're not a true gamer
Game
unless you
Boy.
play Tetris. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get
No,
my
I
strobe light off. I'm gonna have a seizure here.
My wife and I still play Tetris.
Do you
We
really?
love it.
I just started. They have a new app on iPhone that I've been playing lately, and it has
Have you been
the
playing
cool song.
Tetris Blitz?
Yes,
Yes.
Tetris Blitz. I love blitzing
That's-
everything.
Okay, I've been
Yes, that's what we're
blitzing,
playing.
but the thing is, like, you really get coins. It's like they really want you on Facebook all the time, and
Yeah, they do.
yeah. So
They
I'm not
want
into
you
that.
to-
But
It's like the free. There's nothing is free. You know, free
Right.
play. They want you to buy your little powers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I actually started gaming with Nintendo Zelda. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Legend of Zelda.
just doing some console stuff, and I had a little cheat map that I would follow, and otherwise I would.
oh my God, for real, from Nintendo
Yes.
Power.
Yes. Did
Oh, Nintendo Power, man.
Because when you're working with squares at a time, I'm like totally lost, sort of like I am now.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been playing- you've been
that was
playing
the
for a
start,
while?
So not a gamer.
Oh, dude, you got what is that, Nav? What do you have there,
It's a Legend of Zelda map, actually.
dude? This guy,
Oh my God, that's
It's
what
actually from.
You
it's-
have that
it's-
with an arm's
like I know, like
reach?
who has a
Oh,
Legend of Zelda map
hang on a
like
minute.
at their computer?
Hang on
I
a
mean,
minute.
come on.
We were cleaning out the closet the other day. I just happened to have a Legend of Zelda linked. It's a Link to the Past, so it's for the Super Nintendo. But I understand the Zelda map thing. So
Okay,
you,
like
you can't operate without it. You can't. You
Nope.
know where you're going.
nope.
Man, I used to call the Nintendo Power hotline to like, figure out stuff.
1-206-885-7529.
He knows it by
dude,
I
okay,
ran my parents'
you're like
telephone bill up
nerd geek
$200
points just completely blew the roof off my house. I can't even see it anymore.
That's insane. That is totally insane. Oh my God. Well, you didn't know where to get your life. You didn't know where the pools were at. You just couldn't operate. You just could not function in that game. So that was the game. My husband, I do medical transcription and have had a service for a long time. And so it's been with typewriters back in the day before like the big computer thing. Our first computer we bought so that my husband could play Prince of Persia.
Okay.
Oh.
So, and he got totally into that for a really, very, very long time. And then, life just kind of took over and we were busy with soccer and other things. And so games went to the wayside. So my sister, Carmen,
Mhm.
started playing WoW maybe at the beginning of Wrath. And I kind of started, I didn't understand what she was talking about. She would mention whispers and she would mention bosses. And I'm just like so confused. So I thought, I got to play this so that we have something to talk about more than just, family stuff.
So she's responsible. The Carmen, the sweet,
is responsible.
nice Carmen we met
Sweet
at BlizzCon
Carmen, yeah.
brought you into the game. That's fantastic.
It's from that to this. But so she taught me the etiquette and how to move my character because I couldn't get out of the inn first time I started playing. I mean, literally could not maneuver her out. So it was a kick.
That's awesome. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Now, BlizzCon. Obviously, we got to meet you last year at BlizzCon. And you're one of the only people that I know that lives out there, pretty close to Anaheim. Can you give us a quick and dirty, like a survival guide for somebody who's going to BlizzCon for the first time? Because you know that area very well. And obviously, you were there last year. So you're in a good position to kind of let people know things to kind of think about and look out for,
Oh, definitely. Stay away from Harbor Boulevard, whatever you do.
Well, what goes down at Harbor Boulevard?
Well, it's a very nice, not so nice. It's not a very nice place to be. It's one of the cheesier sides of the happiest place on earth.
Oh,
And they call
okay.
Harbor Boulevard the happiest place on earth for many other reasons. But
Whoa, hey.
I
now.
would, I would fly into like Long Beach. I would avoid LAX if you could. The fares are cheaper.
Really?
A lot
Oh, that's
lot
good
of-
advice.
John Wayne Airport, Santa Ana John Wayne's okay. It's closer, but Long Beach it's smaller. A lot of people don't know about it, and it's usually about $100 to $150 cheaper
Okay.
if you can, But basically,
So
everything
flying
else
to Long
is.
Beach.
Fly into
I
Long
would.
Beach.
I would,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Virgin flies into Long Beach probably from almost anywhere. I understand, so that's a lot cheaper. And I don't know. Hawkeye did a great job last year of
Yeah.
around the area and
Yep,
looking at the restaurants, and there's just so much. There's so much to do out there. There's that's about the only thing I could suggest for somebody. You can get shuttles from the airport to any hotel that you want to, and Sal's laughing. Why? Look at her. She's going to the chat room.
I think she's paying attention to the chat room there.
I can't see the chat room right now.
Ignore the chat room behind the curtain. No.
Berserker just sent me a photo of himself.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey,
for
not
later
safe for
on.
work?
For
Not
later on
safe
in the
for work.
show.
Oh,
Very safe. Very safe,
safe
for
for
work. Very extremely safe for children.
BSFW, very safe for work. Okay. So, that's my big suggestion. That's my big reveal. Long Beach.
Okay, awesome. Good
LAX.
stuff.
If you want anyone to pick you up at the airport, anyway.
Yeah, because I was supposed to get picked up, but yeah, it's a long story.
We should have like a CTR shuttle. I had Slick Rock pick me up from the airport last year, and I had him like rolling down the windows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no air conditioning. Roll down the windows, California. Like, because I had never been to the West Coast before.
Really, you hadn't?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And last year, BlizzCon, it was 90 degrees.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It's our warmest. One of our warm. October, November is warm because we got the Santa Ana winds blowing from the desert, and it's just it was brutal. That's warmer than usual, though, I have to say.
I'll tell you what, me and Belshnickle partied with Dev last year.
Yeah, we partied so hard, man. Like we can't even really talk about it right now. Like we went into the IHOP, and Dev just started throwing back hot cocos until it was coming out of her eyeballs, man. And you should have seen her. She was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best stuff ever."
Sugar high cocoa and the crepes. Oh my God, crepes!
The crepes make Dev kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's when like Blazin came in all drunk and then like picked up her whole tab for the whole table.
The whole damn, and Turart was there too.
I'll be looking for drunk Blazin at the IHOP this year, but I'll be prepared. I'll get 2 hot cocos.
Oh, watch out now! Watch out! Don't go overboard.
Don't get crazy.
It was a good time. We had a really good time. It was a kick. Navox, you gotta go.
I'm working on it. On it.
You're gonna hear that every single guest Navox.
You're gonna hear that every week. Yeah,
every week. Someone's gonna say Navox.
I know. Looking forward to meeting him. So, anyway, it's a good time. Looking forward to it this year. A lot. So many more people are going.
Yeah.
Like twice as many that were there last time are going. Looking forward to meeting.
It seems like almost everybody you talk to is like, "Oh yeah, I'm going." Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, so Dev, I want to ask you this: if someone asks who's Devlin, what would your response be?
This is deep stuff here tonight.
Yeah, deep stuff.
Very philosophical. Very philosophical. Devlin.
Devlin.
Deep thoughts. Devlin is an overeager assassin, I would say.
Oh. That sounds
which is really a contradiction in terms when you say, Navox, being a rogue yourself, that overeager is really not a roguey thing to be.
No, I'm lazy.
Yeah, you got to be patient. A good rogue is patient.
Yep. And you got to spend your energy, and you can't just blow it all. And but from your perspective, what do you like about playing a rogue?
I like being in it.
Yeah.
I like being up close and personal because I want to be there anyway. Because I've tried playing, melee ranged and casters and whatnot, and I'm always ahead of myself. I'm always too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I like being the last person alive.
I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm the first person alive, and I was awarded the red shirt because of this. And I wore it proudly until I actually gave it back, like 4 or 5 months later, when I didn't need it any longer. But first to die usually, and it's like a joke, which is very funny. But I hate, I'm working on it. Always the work. But rogues have to be very patient, and I'm not patient. I want to get in there, and I want to do, and I want to be. And
so, do you like combat or assassination better?
I started out subtlety, which is fine for.
I was going to say there's a third spec.
No, but the third spec I consider it like I haven't played it much because I don't PvP, and I still consider subtlety a PvP spec. I have not raided with it, even though people tell me it's still a viable. Raid spec. I don't use it. It's either combat or assassination for me.
I was in one raid, and I think it was Flex, where there was a subtlety rogue in there, and I'm thinking, oh, this is, you're not supposed to do that. They say don't have to do that. But so I started out subtlety when I picked the rogue, and that was good for questing and working on your own. Mm-hmm. And it was on a server that didn't have the activity that Airy Peak has. Mm-hmm. So, and it was okay. I loved it. I loved sneaking up and being invisible and kind of sneaking up on the attack, because because I didn't know how to fight with her that well. So it's better for me just to be invisible for a little while and then get killed instead of getting killed like right away. So then I went to combat, and then when I moved to Airy Peak, I was told that assassin was probably the better way to go. So I switched and I learned assassin at that point. And I had people like Lycos helping me out. Right. He took me to the training dummies, and he was showing me the rotation, and Torque did the same thing. Those guys were awesome as far as teaching, assassin. So between the two, I like assassin better, except I wish assassin had killing spree. Yeah. Because there ain't nothing like going through like 5 or 6, Kind
of like how I wish combat, when you would eviscerate, or not eviscerate, maybe it is, I forget what it is right off the top of my head, that it would refresh your slice and dice. A combat needs something to refresh a slice and dice.
It doesn't have a refresh, I know.
And that bothers me. Now, how long have you been playing?
I know what he's talking about. I actually know what he's talking about. I can't believe it.
I was going to say, how long have you been playing your rogue in WoW? Like, did you started playing your rogue? Like, when you started playing WoW, you were playing your rogue first, right? That was your first character?
No. I started a pally. I started a pally like probably everyone does.
Okay.
Everyone does.
And funny story, not so funny for my sister Carm, is that I was so anxious to start that I created Lorith, who was my first Nepali. I played her for, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. Mm. And I didn't know that she got like a mount or something, that if you kind of waited a few days or something, that she would get some big mount, or we both would, for bringing someone into the game.
Oh.
What do they call it?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Well, recruit a friend.
Yeah,
recruit a friend. So I blew that for her out of my anxiousness. So I played and they don't let me live it down either, let me tell you. So I started with Laura Thapali. She rolled a tune, so I think it was a priest or something, so that she could show me how to play, and we went through Elwyn Forest and we did all of that stuff. And then she was going to go over to iTunes Project when they first started. Okay. And I was going to as well. So the whole premise was to play something you had never played before. And so I started a rogue and liked it a lot better.
Now, did you ever find yourself, after playing your rogue for hours and hours and hours, just like, even out in public, when somebody just bothers you, you're just like, poof, vanish, and then just walk away from somebody?
Stab.
I do that at work. I'll just be like, poof, vanish, and then just walk away from the person talking to me.
It's redirect.
Yeah, exactly.
I truly do. I wish I had that ability in real life. I totally do. That's pretty cool. Or backstab. Yeah.
Backstab. There it is.
I'm not a backstabber. I am not a backstabber. Yeah, it's true. I think it just it really becomes so much of your personality, So it's kind of how you are in real life is kind of how my rogue is. Awesome. Always in it. That's coming out really weird.
Okay, Dev. Okay, Dev. You have been a staple in CTR, like for a very long time. Like the name Devlin has been a big part of CTR. Do you have any advice for new members trying to find their place within the guild? Like, you're social and you're loved by all, so we're gonna ask an expert here.
Oh my God! I just started talking in guild chat, and I started just saying hi to people, which it's really not like me in real life. My friends will tell you I'm just kind of a little shy until I get to know you real well. But because CTR professed community and friendship and camaraderie, I felt that I was accepted, and I wasn't going to be shunned by putting myself out there. And that's just exactly what happened. That's how I got involved in the first raid team, was just talking in guild chat. And the people in this guild could not be friendlier. I mean, they've been helpful. They don't care if you're 7 years experienced or just picked up the game. They're there to help, and they're very patient. I mean, our raid team a couple weeks ago, they helped me with a druid that I boosted from nothing to bear tanking.
Oh yeah, I was there for that.
Are you
I was
kidding
there for
me?
that on
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Who does that? I mean,
Dev
no one
was
would have done
taken.
that before. Well, probably better than being a rogue because I'm pulling aggro anyway.
You were doing awesome,
right?
man. You were doing your thing. Now, is that your main team? Is the Saturday night team your main team, or are you raiding with anyone else right now?
Saturday night, Jade and Eamon, they started that flex just for fun. Oh, excuse me, Bill, for funsies.
Funsies,
And
yes,
so
funsies.
they started that, which has been awesome because they both are really explaining the dynamic, the fight, the strats and stuff, and it's just a kick. But I'll Be Jealous, who was with Chaos, it still is with Chaos. He started a Sunday night raid, 10-man, that we've been maybe 3 weeks into now. So that's becoming like the main thing.
Okay.
Found another raid team. He's good. Yeah, I started with Chaos. That was my very, very, very first raid team.
Okay.
I love those guys. Nixa, Luda, yeah, all of them. They're awesome. They're good people. You always remember your first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Okay, well, do you have any shout outs to give? Like some live converted shout outs?
I want to give a shout out to, the cloak thing, okay? The 2-month affair with Rathion and getting that cloak. I need to shout out to Hoki for helping me get some strat with Rathion. Turut, who waited outside of the temple and gave me buffs each time and repairs and stuff.
Oh,
food, gold. Wake Up Fool gave gold, food. I mean, people were giving me all kinds of stuff because they knew it was a lot of trouble. So yes, Lycos, the rogues in my life. Navox helped me with some roguing stuff not too long ago in X-Rated. Billy Piper. Billy Piper takes care of me. He was part of our first raid team, Saturday Night Fever. He's a cool dude. So
very nice.
Yeah, Jade and Eamon and Lycos, all those guys are just. There's literally like dozens of people that have been so helpful. So I give a shout out to the whole guild.
If you guys haven't had a chance to talk to Devlin, she is one of the nicest people you guys will run into in this guild. Like, you know, you only get a small glimpse of people, you know, on the Converted. We try to do a little spotlight, but get to know this lady Devlin, man. She is one of the nicest people, the funniest, the wittiest, and she's quick. Get to know her. She's really, really nice.
Get a little verklempt.
No, it's all right.
talk
No.
amongst yourselves.
You didn't even. Yes, please.
Hey,
Rhode
yeah.
Island.
No, what's this
Rhode
going on
Island.
behind you, real quick? What's that deal behind you? Because I'm noticing a little bit of a little tapestry thing going on here, and I'm just kind of hearing like, you know, there's a little bit of a war going on here, like a little tapestry war. Is that what's happening here, or what? What do we got here?
Yeah, I mean, as long as tapestry is going to be the backdrop, I think this has got it. I think this has got
so?
it. This has got it going on.
I think it is awesome.
Tapestry.
I'm not saying I'm not dissing your tapestry. It's very pretty, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It looks good. It looks real good, Dev. You know.
Some 80-year-old woman with her nimble little fingers by hand.
Her fingers are raw now, down to the nubs. The nubs. They call her nubs in her
down to
neighborhood.
nubs.
Poor thing.
Nubs.
Oh, man.
This has been a kick. You guys are too much fun.
Hey, thanks for coming out, man. We had a blast. Yo, but listen,
Yeah.
before we let you go, though, Dev, we got one more time, and you got to get down for us one more time. You can't go
Really?
like that. Yeah, you can't go.
Gonna bring on
Yeah, that
Turarts,
was
get
that,
some,
that was so fun, man. That was awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fantastic. So who we got in here next, Al? What's going on? What's next on the agenda?
Turarts.
A little tea action. All right, let's get tea in here.
Turarts who never raids. Except all the time now.
Oh, the secret's out now. Hey. Hey, can you hear us?
Hey.
Yeah. Can you
What's
hear me?
going on? Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing?
I am good. How are you guys?
We're doing good, man. We're ready to hear some good old event goodness. So lay it on us.
Right.
Yeah. We have a lot, actually. Just a couple like general reminders. 15th of the month is our pet battle tournament. So that's July 15th, which I believe is a Tuesday this month. It is. Yes, it's a Tuesday this month.
Okay.
6 p.m. server. We meet in Dolinar outside Darnassus. All pets have to be 25 and only one per class. So again, that's the 15th. Trojess is doing an awesome job with our Wednesday night PvP groups. It's a great way, if you've never PvP'd before, to kind of dip your toes in the water. And personally, I think doing new things with people you know is always better than just doing it by yourself.
Especially PvP.
Yes, because pugs can be pains. So, yeah, hit
And
that up.
mean.
They're so nasty. They really are. I hate pugging PvP. So, yeah, it's better to do it in a group. So, she usually starts inviting about 6 p.m. server. And just kind of goes till people get sick of it or lose interest. I think it's just random unless people have a request. So check that out for sure.
Okay.
June Transmog contest is done, but the voting has begun. And voting actually ends tomorrow night. There's a lot of amazing transmogs out there, so be sure just to go vote for them. There's 3 different groups, so you can vote once in each group. And then I think we're going to do kind of a winner takes all, so the winner from each group will go against each other. So definitely check that out.
Okay.
What else do we have going on? My special project is still happening. This is just a chance for you guildies kind of spotlight on you. Share just why you joined the guild, your first tune. It's kind of great just to share your story about why this guild's important to you, what made you make the switch over to, Airy Peak. There's a lot of great stories on there already, so, feel free to read through them. And, just check it out.
How's the response been for that?
It's been amazing. I think we have 4 pages of responses so far, so it's like 32. So a lot of responses and a lot of like touching stories too. Like some people, this was a huge life change to come over to Airy Peak, and it's just kind of an eye opener to realize how big this guild actually is and how much it means to people. So yeah, I mean, I've read all the stories, and there's some really amazing. All of them are amazing, but there's some really touching ones on there. So definitely, submit your story and read the others. They're really good. More on what that project will be for later. We have a giveaway. So we had the 2 alone giveaways, which went amazing. I was able to sit in on the challenge mode one, and they are fast, guys, like crazy fast. Blew my mind how quick they were, and. So those giveaways were awesome. Cannot thank Alone enough for doing that. Just huge.
Yeah.
This giveaway is actually by Guildies. It's Get Off My Lawn is doing this, and Intoxicant. I probably blew that. They're doing a Herald of the Titans giveaway. I don't know if you guys have heard. It's in Old War. It's that extra boss, and I'm blanking on the name right now, but you have to be level 80 experience locked tune. You can have no armor equipped above item level 226 and no weapons or offhands above 232, and you have to kill that boss, and it's the star one with the constellations.
It's the one with the stars.
Yes, I can't remember the name.
That you get the Astral Walker title from.
Yeah, I can't think, but yes. So they are doing that for guildies, and it's actually 4 guildies that are getting this. There's 2 runs. One's on the 14th and one's on the 21st. 2 guildies will go on the 14th and 2 on the 21st. So sign up, and we're going to kind of do a drawing like we did for the Alone giveaways for winning that.
Okay.
So just check that out. Check out kind of the rules, what it is, and I can't believe I forgot the name. I wrote it down, and I just can't find it anywhere. But yeah, it's really awesome. I mean, it's
That's
kind of a hard
fantastic.
achievement to get.
It is.
So just to have someone come through and
Algalon.
There we
The chat
go.
room's going nuts there.
Thank you,
chat room.
chat room.
Thank you, chat room.
Everyone's like, Algalon.
I was
Look at the
thinking.
chat. We're saying things.
Yeah. So there's that achievement, and then there's one on the 14th, one on the 21st. Obviously, if you win the 14th, your name will be taken out for the 21st, just because there's no point in you going again.
Right.
And then just lastly, Professions Fair is still happening. We're not doing signups yet, but we are taking donations since it's just going to be such a big thing. And that's all really for events right now. Not too much, but a lot still.
That's good stuff.
That's still a lot.
So yeah, that's all that's going on. We do have my event planners have a lot of things in the work right now. We're just trying to tinker with them. So watch the forums for sure. Always stuff being posted. Don't want to miss out on anything.
Now, Turarts, now that everybody knows about your elite DPS, right? And we got you here. You're here, right? So break this down, man. Like you're just blowing stuff up according to Sal. What's going on here?
I actually didn't have any recount or scatter up when I did it because I was just so scared I was gonna suck. And I did lie. Navox actually took me in a 25-man normal Nazgrim and Malrock kill one time.
Okay.
So that was my second time in Siege.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like, this is good stuff. Like, I want to see this with my own eyes, man. I want to be a witness. I want to be part of that.
I just, like, I really have to thank kind of my husband for this because when we were doing flexes and LFRs, he would be the one sitting. He's healing, so he's healing my stupid butt because I stand and stuff. So he really like kind of nailed in, watch out for stuff, pay attention, and all of that. And I don't want to mess up, so that fear of messing up, like I just focus on the fight, and I'm sitting here like, okay, don't do this, don't do that.
There's like sweat pouring down her face as she's raiding.
It's awful. Because back in Wrath, I really was, and I hate this phrase, I was a huntard. Like I would have aspect of the pack on, my growl pet. It was awful, and so I've learned a lot. And what you guys said was true. If you just do the flexes and the LFRs, which are going on all the time in LFG, you do get to know the fight enough that I think when you transition into normal, it's not as hard. And you'll have the gear from just doing Ordos and the LFR and flexes and getting it, upgraded.
Good stuff.
I know. Plus, I had 2 bottles of wine on my desk, so I think that
always helps, right?
That was funny because she's like, she whispered me and she's like, I'm just drinking out of the bottle because glasses slow me down.
Yes, tea's getting down. Turarts unplugged.
Because one hand's doing this, and so it's just you have to. Yeah, okay.
So she's raiding with one hand and blowing up the meters while she's drinking a bottle of wine from the bottle. It's fantastic. It's good.
That's how you do it. That's how you get good, guys. Wine.
That's how you become a good hunter, anyway.
It is. Oh,
that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, I want to just thanks Sal and Thunder King for doing that and being patient with me.
We had a good time. I really thought we would end up wiping a lot because it was just a pug group and it was a bunch of alts and stuff. But we wiped twice, and we got 6 bosses down on a drunken Saturday night. So, and I still did not get my toxic totem.
It doesn't exist.
Trinket.
Just give up.
I thought it dropped. I did for a second.
Because there's another thing that drops. It's like a toxic something else. It's like toxic gloves or something. And I went, no.
Oh. Well, Turarts, thank you so much for the info. Thank you for being a elite raider. And we'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks again for everything you're doing for the guild. We appreciate it.
Take care, Turarts.
Thanks, guys.
All right, T. That's awesome. All right, so we got something special coming up right now. Break it down, baby.
We do have something special. Sal's been working on this since everybody started working on Siege of Orgrimmar, actually. Since Siege was released, Sal has been working on this project. Now, I believe what happened was Sal lost a bet last year.
I lost a bet.
So what was that bet, Sal? What was the bet?
The bet. Well, let's talk about it when we have Berserker on. Actually,
okay.
So you want to save it?
We'll do
tease
that.
It out.
But I got a chance to see this this project that Sal did. It is amazing, and all of the guildies that participated in, I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. I got to take part in it. It was you guys are in for a treat. It is Sal did a really good job on it.
Sick to my stomach.
No, Sal,
don't be sick to your stomach. It's awesome.
You did a good job.
Please.
All right, man. You guys ready?
Well, I'm ready. I think, yeah.
All right,
Chat
here it
room,
is,
you
guys.
ready?
Berserker, are you ready?
I could just picture him screaming in the wilderness. He's ready.
He's been ready. He's been tweeting for like weeks and weeks about this.
All right, guys.
And all day today. So hopefully, yes, hopefully he's ready. Yes, and he's got a new haircut. Okay.
All right, guys. Here's Sal's Battle of the Berserker, Ode to the Berserker.
Stop. Ballad of Berserker.
Wait. So is it Ballad or the Battle?
Ballad. The
It's
ballad.
the Ballad of the Berserker.
Ballad.
Ballad?
No, the Ballad of Berserker.
All right, Ballad of Berserker. Here it comes, guys.
The Ballad of Berserker.
The Ballad of the Berserker.
Ah!
All right, I'm playing it. Here it is.
forces stand from all around the world, waiting in formation to hear the battle shout. All are gathered here. Victory is near. The call will fill the citadel. Power to us all. They will fight in Ice Crown to battle for the light. Standing proud amongst them, Berserker joined the fight. He alone was burdened with his father's final words. Seek a life of honor, the whispered plea still heard. Raiders everywhere, raise your swords into the air. Berserker, warrior of the world. Thunder claps from the sky, sworn to fight and die. Berserker, warrior of the world. Undead hordes await him, but they will never win. He swore he would seek vengeance for the lives of his kin. He'll bring our thus destruction, suffering and pain. And with the silent Senate, we are here to end your reign. You stand there in defiance, resist us if you can. With dreams to be a king, first one should be a man. I call you out and charge you with a life that is a lie. And in your final hour you shall confess before you die. Raiders everywhere, raise your swords into the air. Berserker, warrior of the world. Thunder claps from the sky, sworn to fight and die. Berserker, warrior of the world. Berserker fell in battle with brothers who fought by his side. A warrior to the core, and to his fury he must abide. I must stand and be strong. I must fight through all of the lines. The light surrounds him and it commands to rise.
Champions of the light.
Raiders everywhere, raise your swords into the air. Berserker, warrior of the world. Retribution is at hand. Earth is wiped from the land. Berserker, warrior of the world.
Sal, I am literally, that was amazing.
That was amazing,
like,
Sal.
oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. You tore that up. That took a long time. Like, when you watch that, you realize how much time that had to have taken. That's awesome.
That took a long time, yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it took a long time. Good job. Really good job. Chat room loves it. Everyone loves it. So it's fantastic.
Well, as
Sal,
soon
what did
as
you use? I'm just curious. What did you use to cut that? I'm just curious, like a quick tech rundown. What did you use there? To piece
well, I
it all
used
together?
Audacity
Nice.
to record it and to put the music together, and I used some kind of weird thing to rip the YouTube music off from the karaoke track from the Man of War song, and then I used I tried Windows Media Player because I was doing it all on my PC, but I ended up thinking it was really cheesy, like all the stuff. It was not looking good, so I ended up converting all the stuff to MP4s and putting it into a Google Drive and throwing it on my Mac instead. So I used iMovie to put that part together. After having learned the Windows one, the Windows Movie Maker, and then I just didn't like it. So
Well, good
yes,
job.
and then of course Fraps, and of course Handbrake, to do the conversion and stuff like that. So
It was awesome.
Yes.
It came out really good. Someone, Brillin says, "How did you get Celine to sing that?" That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty
I
young,
know.
pretty young.
I know what the weakest part of that video was. So, but yeah, okay. I think now the chat room has seen it, and we could probably get Zerker.
We need
All
to
right.
get Zerker on the show.
Let's bring
On
him
here.
in, man. Let's get him in here.
Let's bring him on.
I bet he hated it.
No, he liked it.
I don't think he did.
Oh man, I'm like so like my
See, it's over with though.
Stomach.
It's over with. It's out there. That's it. Great job.
Yeah, it was awesome.
No worries anymore.
Berserker.
You know, I was getting worried there for a minute, but my fears were availed.
But what?
My fears were availed.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
I was concerned that this was turning into DJ Sal featuring the Fresh Prince of Belshnickle and Pitbull the
Yes.
Prot Warrior.
Pitbull the Prot Warrior. Yes, dude, that is this guy. That's amazing. Look at this guy, man.
That's awesome.
But Sal, that was
Dude, I tell you, man, dude. I don't know if you can see the chat room, but you see that little picture there in the bottom. Can you see what that is?
chat room.
Like, if you look at the video through the chat, do you see what's in the bottom corner of your image there?
No.
Because I was told I was told that was you. Like, if you know the chat room, people can see it, but there's a picture of you doing something kind of crazy there, man. Like, I know Sal brought that to our attention, but Sal, what's going on there in that picture, man? Because he can't see it.
I
can't see
just
it.
do crazy stuff.
Like catch a ball at a Giants game.
I see it, man. It's there in the corner on the bottom right. Maybe
Yeah,
you guys are that far behind.
I am the standard to which all men are held based on my athletic prowess and mental domination.
So what'd you think of the video, man? What's your thoughts on the video, baby? You liking it, man? You feeling it? Sal put a lot of time in that thing, man. She's been working it, man.
That was truly impressive. I've had to collect a lot of debts in my day, a few broken legs and thumbs, and I'm glad to say that this one far surpassed any debt that was due. And Sal, if you don't make it in whatever career you're in, certainly you found a new calling. So congratulations and cheers to you.
So Sal made good on the bet then, I imagine.
Say that again.
Sal made good on the bet.
Oh, made good and then some. That was stellar.
Now, had you lost the bet, right? There was something coming for Sal, right? Are we ever gonna
If
get
I had lost.
the extended DVD edition, like the what would have been, what could have happened? Like, is that a possibility?
Hell no.
Okay, okay.
No. Berserker does not rap. Let's just put that out there. That does not rap.
I would have loved to have heard that though.
3 lines from regulators. Like I said, that's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all we're getting.
That's it.
Okay.
That was yes. That far exceeded all of my wildest hopes and dreams, and you know, I would think that Blizzard in their almighty wisdom should see fit to find a way to work that into the savage lands of Draenor as we move forward.
Like a cutscene.
Well,
Yeah. Sure.
a lot of people are actually involved in making that video. Now, last week I said something like 100 guildies. That was probably exaggeration, but to say it was, I actually counted and went through and just used my fingers, and it was something like 60 people that were directly involved in making this video. A lot of them are in the chat room right now.
You guys rule. Awesome job. This guild is freaking crazy amazing, and seeing everybody coming out just for random reasons. I mean, most of you don't even know me, and I mean, you know Sal, and that's cool, but just coming out to help out and have a good time. Listen, it speaks to the quality and the value and the reason why people come here and stay here, because it's awesome and it's a great community.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Navox asked a question, and I said, let's wait until Berserker gets on. Why don't you tell them what the bet was? Because it's been like almost a year.
Well,
yeah.
there's really a fortuitous timing to today's events, and I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but the true nature of the Dark Below was revealed today.
What?
The Dark Below is real, but not for Warcraft.
The bet was about the name of the expansion.
There's another game that's using the Dark Below as an expansion title.
Really?
So, and they just announced it today. So I thought that was very serendipitous timing. That should come out now.
Are you serious, man? Are you trolling Sal?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Go look it up right now. You can find it.
Okay.
The only thing I see.
To answer your
question.
The
Dark Below is real joystick.
It's from Bungie and Destiny, right?
Destiny's first expansion, which is not a Blizzard title, so
no. But it's just as good.
So that was the bet.
But the bet was, yes, this was way back when, prior to BlizzCon, of course. We had a little bet as to the true nature of the Dark Below and whether or not this was a legit title for Blizzard, whether this was going to be the expansion. Sal and Remedies were having this conversation on Twitter saying that they believed that it was real. They were Team Dark Below. I said, you guys are nuts. And we put a little bet on it. And today is the culmination of that bet, myself having been the victor, in that we all know that Warlords is the next expansion. And to reiterate what had happened in the past is that if I had lost, Sal would be getting an original rap tune and video from me, which, let's face it, would not have been anywhere near as stellar a performance as what we all just saw and received. And I think we're all, frankly, better off for it.
Better off with Sal losing this one.
How did Remedies escape this bet?
Well, that's the beauty of being the wingman, I guess, in this situation. You're the co-conspirator. The co-conspirator never gets it,
Well,
dude, are you going to BlizzCon, man?
Of course I'm going to BlizzCon.
Oh, dude.
Crazy?
We're sitting at the bar in his room.
Oh, is that how it's going to work?
It's me and my boy Hannibal. We're going to trek down there, cause some damage.
Okay.
And it should be a good time.
Oh, it'd definitely be a good time.
Yeah. So I don't know what the party arrangements are going to be, other than that they will happen. We will enjoy them, and it will be amazing.
Good stuff, man.
Okay, well, I want to talk about all the people who were actually helping out with this video. Obviously, the Salad Senate. A bunch of members of the Salad Senate spent a couple of hours standing in formation as I RP walked and filmed over and over again. They wiped on the Lich King just so I could get some good shots. Let's see. Tons of people showed up for the mosh pit at the Dark Moon Fair, which was a lot of fun. They did great. It was kind of a lot of work to get that many people to show up at the very exact right time, because we only had like 3 minutes to get the footage that I needed for that. So that was kind of crazy. Of course, I went back there independently for other footage. But of course, we had people that helped me learn the software. Spencer's always been a big help with that kind of stuff. Belshnickle, Navox, you guys were great. And Haster was someone that I could definitely ask questions of when it comes to stuff like Audacity, especially Audacity, because I had no experience in that whatsoever. But I had a lot of helps. Probably the best part of the song was the lyrics, and that was maybe the hardest part. I recruited Zagnut like really early on. I'm like, hey, I need you for this. And even Dead Greed helped out. But then I got to say that JD came in. Like, me and Zag were just like, we spent like 3.5 hours on this thing. Then JD came in and just goes whack, 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 done. And she just like, all the things that are awesome in the lyrics were definitely from JD. And the way we got the lyrics was from this crazy inspirational story that you gave me, Berserker. You want to talk about that?
Well, this goes back to our original meeting some many months ago, where we had discussed the terms of our bet, and I had offered at that time to provide you with sort of a backstory of Berserker and his travails, where he came from, and so I ended up writing sort of a little 5-page synopsis of
Was it only
where
5
Berserker had
pages?
come from.
I was gonna say I heard it was pretty long.
I'm a little verbose.
I like it. I like it. I like verbose.
You know, but I also wanted to provide our dear songmaker with as much material as possible, because you know, you don't want to just go in and say, well, guy gave me like 3 lines of stuff and I know him from raiding 2 nights a week, and it doesn't really tell me a lot. And you know, like I said, I thought it could be fun to do a little collaboration and have a little fun with it. And yeah, so I gave a little backstory about Berserker and the
Well, it
Lich
started
King.
out, he was born in Lordaeron to a blacksmith. And
Yeah.
then, like,
Yeah, can you
the
give us
first
a
time
quick
you ever
and
saw
dirty?
Prince
Like,
Arthas.
give us a quick and dirty on the lineage, the story of the Berserker.
Well, I felt it was, you know, if there was going to be a ballad, that it was important to tell the story.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm like half drunk now. What,
That's
what
all
are you asking?
I asked you
Hang
when
on
the
to
rap
the
was
start
coming
of the
out that
show.
you were going to be doing for Sal.
Mm.
No, I asked
What?
you that like 10 minutes ago. No, I asked you the story, man. Like, can you give us a quick and dirty of like you were born in Lordaeron?
Yes.
Like that's it. That's all we got here tonight. Sal got everything from that.
No, well, dude, I don't have the thing right in front of me. I mean, I wrote it like 6 months ago. I can't remember all of it, but it was something to the effect of, yes, born in Lordaeron to a blacksmith, armorer for the kingdom of Lordaeron, and Lich King, when he first was converted, came down, smashed, raised hell all through Lordaeron, killed his parents, gave him some parting words before he perished, and then off Berserker went to conquer the known world and
Father's
beyond.
final words.
That's good stuff.
Mhm.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that you wrote in there were really specifically put in. So what we did is we highlighted some of the words like rage, fury, retribution. I couldn't actually fit warrior poet in there, but I didn't know how serious
That's all
you
right.
were about that.
Yeah,
That's all right. It worked out anyway.
It turns out that Berserker was the first one to learn a warrior skill. What? Never mind. There's a warrior skill that you mentioned that you were one of the first warriors to be trained on.
Titan's grip.
Yes, that's what it was. Okay, and then I had people in the chat room say, because there's a part where Berserker fell in battle. That's the whole thing about the Lich King. Like, everyone dies and then gets risen up.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kind of like watch the video to see like everyone getting a res, like in the Lich King fight.
Part of the hero's
so-
journey.
If you're only listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher or anything like that, make sure you watch this video. Like it's awesome to watch. You have to see it, you know. So make sure you go to YouTube and check out the video.
Yeah.
Just
Totally.
see everyone
Now-
like mosh pitting at the Dark Moon Fair.
Now you have to make a tribute video to Heroic Strike.
No,
Oh, I don't know.
no, I
man.
don't.
I think there's enough people out there raising a fit about that. I don't know if we're actually going to lose that in the end. I know Prots-
HeroicStrike.org brought me through some tough times.
What? HeroicStrike.org?
Yeah, somebody put together a QQ webpage about Heroic Strike being taken away from Arms and Fury spec.
And did you? Well, you know
It's
what?
an iconic thing, you know.
Heroic Strike has been the
Is
thing
that
that Warriors
sad
have had
music?
from the start.
Oh
it's-
my
it's-
gosh! Is that?
It's the Sarah McLachlan music, right? Isn't that what it is?
And Whitney Houston. The Whitney Houston actually got me. The Sarah McLachlan just kind of made me laugh because I'm kind of disturbed. But then they got to the Whitney Houston, and then I fell apart at my desk and
Started weeping like a child.
wept openly.
I like
Yes.
it, man. The ugly
So-
cry,
so-
like ugly cry,
Ugly
like
cry.
the ugly face cry, or just like
I cry on the inside.
okay.
Guys, this okay, heroicstrike.org is worth it. This is ridiculous and loud and preposterous, and y'all need to grow a lot of pairs, warriors, because everyone lost stuff. I lost stuff.
I'm losing
I lost
Spirit
my
Shell.
magma totem.
I mean, come on.
You're losing Spirit
You
Shell.
don't see me on spiritshellcrymeariver.com, do you?
Well, it speaks to the true nature of all warriors that outside we're built of metal and plate and sexiness, and on the inside we're sensitive poets.
Yeah.
Really.
Sensitive poets.
I like that. I like that.
Well, okay. Well, Berserker got his final retribution with the Lich King, and yes, I'm really glad that's over because that was a long time. And
You did amazing. You did an amazing job, and I am honored to receive such a gift.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
well, I'm not going to make any more bets with you. I promise.
Okay. Well,
Just don't make bets you know you can't
so
win, I
sure.
guess.
We'll wait till November for that.
We'll wait till November.
Okay. Belshnickle?
That's it, man. Berserk, you got any shout outs maybe before we let you go or what, man? You got a
Well,
note for anybody?
First and foremost, got to give the shout out to Salad Senate. That's my group. It's my raid crew. They're a wonderful group, best raid group I've ever had. Got to give some love to Copperbolts and St. Jim and Slick Rock for holding it together. Certainly all of you guildies that helped out on this, thanks a lot. It's just an honor to be among you. Certainly you guys for facilitating this. My boy Hannibal, who sticks with me through all of life's travails. And of course to Sal, you made good on the bet. You did an amazing job, and thank you very much. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Okay, now go away.
Alrighty.
All right, sir. We will see you in the future, man. We still got to get a Berserker full-on converted episode one of these days. So we'll get that planned eventually, man, and really just get deep into the heart of the Berserker. I'm looking forward to that, man.
I will endeavor to remain mostly sober then.
All right, sounds good, my man.
There's no reason for that.
That's all
All
right.
right, guys.
Take it easy, man. Thanks
All
again.
right, take it easy.
All right,
Talk
take
to you
care.
later.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was fun. That was good.
I'm
That was
so
a lot
glad
of
that's
fun.
over.
No, you did such a good job on that, man. That's fantastic. Again, like if you guys haven't or listened to this, make sure you watch that. That was awesome. Really good. Really good.
Absolutely. Now you can't get that music going like very low, right? You can't have it in the background right now. You can't have that going
I might be able to.
because it's that time, Sal.
Actually, you know what?
It's-
I don't know if I can get that music because it'll take over the video, unfortunately.
Oh.
Like they'll be able to hear you
Ah.
talking about shoutouts, but they'll be watching the video on the feed.
Gotcha.
What time is it, Navox?
It's time for chat room shoutouts, guys. If you have any shoutouts you'd like to get in, send them in right now. We'll read them off on this show. And I think for the regular converted shoutouts, go ahead and head on over to our forum page and post them there. We'll read them out as well. So, Sal, if you've got the, do you have the forums
Forum
up yet?
page? Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Why don't you go with that, and I will start picking up the ones from the chat room.
Okay. Here we go. Slobber Grabber says, shout out to Convert to Raid community for being so kick. Beep. And then we've got Intoxicant says, get off my lawn is giving away spots in our Herald of the Titans run for the 14th and 21st. That's what Turarts was talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why can't I see this? Let's see. Kuda says, I want to give a big shout out to the Orcaholics raid team
Orcaholics.
for our Orcaholics for our 1 year anniversary is coming up. I want to thank the whole team for making Sundays a blast. And
Awesome.
then our last one on the forum page at signalsmedia.com. Shout out to the Saturday night Drunken Flex raid that I was able to bring my hunter besmirched along with this week. It was a blast.
Well, from the chat.
Awesome.
From the chat room, we've got Brillin. Shout out to Belshnickle for being the best darn. What is that? Zagara out there.
Dude,
There it is.
that
Oh,
boy-
that's right.
Buddy Young.
You started picking up Zagara.
Oh,
to
dude,
play
I love me some Zagara, man. Some Zerg action.
on yeah. What else do we have here? Coax. Shout out to all the guildies and folks who helped me reach level 40 in Heroes. What else do we have here? Nate, I got a shout out for you. Shout out to the Zebra Blanky, which dies an inglorious death next week.
Oh.
What's going to happen to that, Nate? You got to let us know. We've got Svensson. Shout out to Troj Rogue on Twitter for helping him out with his rogue. It's really awesome. Just checking over the chat room right now. We got a big chat room.
Shout out to the Spicy Water raid team.
Really
How many
awesome.
people do we have tonight in the chat room?
At one point, I saw 55, but that was when I looked like maybe 5 minutes ago. So I don't know how many we have right now. My chat window doesn't scroll. I don't have it scrolling, so I can't. I can't really see.
Your Sangus gives a shout out to the Saturday Night Spicy Water team. We gave Turarts the chance to show off her deeps. Good stuff.
That is good stuff. Also, we have a 5-star review from iTunes.
Lay it on us now. What's
Yeah.
up, man?
Yeah, from Aldinary, from Hump Day Heroes and CTR. You guys are doing a great job in providing great service to the guild. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Aldinary. That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
What else do we have here? We've got let's see.
Yes.
Okay, we've also got something from Syncent, the guest from 2 weeks ago. Succinct.
Yeah.
Succinct from 2 weeks ago. He's having a transmog contest for CTR peeps. For info on that, go to whatsmyxmog.tumblr.com. That's whatsmyxmog.tumblr.com.
Shout out to Nav from Ayer for rocking the ICC TOFT run the other day.
Oh yeah, on my junk monk. That was horrible. People trying to keep me up on my brewmaster. I need my cloak.
In ICC?
Sadly, but yeah, we went to Icecrown Citadel. We went to.
You had trouble. You had trouble on your monk staying alive.
Oh no!
in
I'm
ICC.
sorry. No. That was I was thinking of the. We were doing heroic TOT.
So I was about
stuff,
to like
but-
laugh you off the stage, man.
Yeah, I know.
So I was getting upset.
That's right.
So I was getting mad. She's like, whoa, stop the show. Hold on a second. What?
I thought we were raiders here.
Rip record stop.
Exactly. Oh man. That's awesome.
Man.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
Bill, do you want to do a shout out?
Yeah, man. Listen, I want to give a shout out again to my man Messy Fresh for hooking me up with the game, man, and Steam, and for Briang, man, my fellow Heroes of the Storm player, man. We had a good time the other night. So shout out to those two guys.
I forgot I missed that with you guys, man. That was.
Okay, Navox, shout out.
All right, I have a shout out to. I always give a shout out to my raid team, but this week we didn't raid, so I'm not giving a shout out to them. But my co-raid leader, Phyllis, who's in the chat room right now. Happy birthday, Phyllis!
Awesome.
It's so much fun raiding with you. You guys keep the raid going 110%, and looking forward to getting in there this week and kicking some butt.
Okay, and I want to shout out to Speedo Man 42, Rich Boy for Real, and Dr. Boyfriend for emailing me responding to my online dating profile.
Nice. Because they're watching.
guys.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, because they're watching.
That's awesome.
Well, guys, if you're listening to us on iTunes or Stitcher, give us a thumbs up or write us a review, and we'll give you a shout out. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, which I hope everybody out there is watching this particular episode on YouTube, leave us some leave us some comments. Maybe hit the like button, favorite, subscribe. Pass it along to your friends.
Definitely.
Okay, and be sure to join us on July 21st. Okay, and we're going to have Sushi on as our guest host, and we're going to be interviewing Kaizen and Tetanus Shot. We're going to have a twofer next time.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, get it.
All right, guys, good stuff, man. So we'll see you guys. They'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'll see you guys in 4. And yeah, man, keep doing your thing, man. I guess we're awesome tonight. We had a great time. So yeah,
Man, this was a great show.
it was awesome, man. It was awesome.
This
Had a blast.
Now, chat room, I do want you to stick around because it's so special for you at the post show. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. Peace out. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
You can follow us on Twitter at converted_CTR.
And be sure to follow us on our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast.
Also, follow us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast, and join us live every other Monday at 7 p.m. server.
You can follow me at summer_sal, Navox at NavoxCTR, and Belshnickle at BelshnickleCTR.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really.